Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Birbcast. My name is Rush, and with me today are.
HC.
And Wolf.
And today we are going to be going through a comprehensive list of Birbs and rating them on a scale of 0 to 10 and listing out our favorite properties about these Birbs. So,
Yeah, because this is the Birbcast. All we talk about is Birbs, but we never actually went into detail on what Birbs are better than others. So we need to put this out there because
right.
we've just been doing this for 100 and something
We've
episodes.
only
So
talked about, but we've never rated and gone through a list of Birbs.
This
mhm.
is the premier Birb podcast.
Now you get to know which Birbs are just better than the rest.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
at the top of the
With that,
list, with that said, yes, let us get into the list. At the top of the list is, or number one on our list is the parrot. I'll go first because I actually have a deep connection to parrots. That was my favorite bird or animal when I was younger for a good span of time. I really thought they were interesting, and I even had a beanie baby bird parrot. And so they
well,
are about a 9 out of 10 for me.
oh, Rush, you did not say that because we all know that parrots at the end of the day lead us to the almighty parrot dad, and we can't forget about him. That parrot alone deserves a 10 out of 10. So, like, do I
Your
even need
joke
to
about an emote
explain?
that your joke about an emote that maybe half or less than half of people might actually know about or have seen
You
is a
know that if
bad
you
joke.
you know that if you Google it, you actually find this, and there's a coffee mug with with this
Who
as a
uses Google?
reference.
Who cares about Google? Who uses Google anymore?
I use
Uh,
DuckDuckGo because guess what?
Yeah.
Burbs.
But the point is, whether you get the joke or not, you don't look it up, then Parrot is the one and only reason parrots are rated 10 in my book.
Okay, nice. High rating for both. Wolf, are you going to be the downer Debbie?
It's parrot. They cool.
Nice. Scale of 1 to 10.
You,
Who does numbers? It's words, Rush. Words. No one likes numbers. Numbers obfuscate things. Who?
You're right.
What does a 10
Burbs
mean?
don't know how to count. Anyway,
That's just also true.
the next up on our list is the owl. Personally, again, the Guardians of Gahul, great book series all about the burbs of owls. Um, Now they're cool
I just saw the
until
movie.
really. I heard about the
Yeah.
movie and I'm pretty sure I would be disappointed regardless.
As someone who hasn't read the books, the movie is
Then the movie is probably worse with reading the books.
maybe.
Now, owls seem cool and mysterious until they're outside of your apartment hooting at 1 in the morning. And then you just want them to shut up. Also, while they do look cute, they are currently called seething bag pillows of hatred, the cat equivalent of burbs. So for that, I will give them a 5 out of 10, even though numbers don't exist.
Well, I would just want to say that my best friend absolutely loves owls because they're so creepy when they turn their head around. And I agree, they are creepy, and that's the reason why I don't really like them. So, 6 out of 10 for
Owls are cute. They work. They get what they need and do what they do.
me.
I have
Somehow
no joke
Wolf
for the rest of these
is
birds. We'll get to the birds
Well,
I have a joke for soon enough.
Wolf is somehow contributing
okay.
more to these conversations than he normally does.
Yeah, and considering the fact that Wolf is a wolf, he probably judges them as opposed to
As
what tastes better
taste,
in his
yeah.
belly.
Birds are too annoying to try and catch and eat.
Hedgehogs, on the other hand,
Hmm. Moving right along into
Yeah.
hummingbirds, though.
tiny, small.
Nature's. You've heard of the short dog complex. Here's the short bird complex. Nature's assholes. How do I know this? Because hummingbirds are very apparently, at least where I live, protective of if you put out hummingbird food for them, they're very protective of it. In so much as they will literally dive bomb you. So,
Yeah.
nature's assholes.
Strong
Or
opinions
the
here.
bird equivalent of nature's assholes.
Yeah. You know the term big things coming from packages? Well, in this case, yeah, the big is annoyance. And I am not a fan of these ones, but they are kind of cute if you look at them in a picture. So you know what? I'll be fair. 5 out of 10.
Their cuteness belies their assholeness.
Mhm.
You
They're
can't
the
even
jerk
see
of
them
the
in real
bird
life. They
world.
they don't stop, man. They don't stop.
They're the equivalent of a sugar-fueled child that's annoying, is also an asshole, and nobody likes. The only saving grace about them is they're cute.
Wolf is saving all of his opinions for hatred. Anyway, Wolf really wanted to get to that one. However, on to the next one, penguins. Love penguins.
Rush. You're getting this all wrong. It's not penguins, it's penguins. I'm asking of you. Be accurate.
Nature's flightless water bird. What's better than a bird? A bird that can't fly, apparently. Great. Good job, nature.
But they are awesome spies. And that's all I'll say about that.
They
regarding this.
always dress for the job.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also really appreciative of how they can just whenever they need something, they can just poke it, take it out of their mouth. It's very useful. So just for this, 10 out of 10. There's no question about it. Penguins are best birds.
Two
They're
divided
not, though. They can't
opinions.
fly, so-
Where am I on this issue? Well, Wolf makes a pretty good argument that they can't fly, but they can fly through water. And I do
That's
find
not
them cute.
flying, that's swimming.
Again, Wolf has very strong opinions about this.
It's swimming with style.
Which burbs did you wrong,
It's
Wolf?
just
I
swimming.
guess we're gonna find out. With style.
I mean, which birds did I wrong? Which birds
No,
wronged me?
I said which burbs have wronged you.
You said which birds did I wrong?
Oh.
And if that's the case, all of them.
All of them? Okay, well,
They're
hey,
all terrible.
I'm not going to argue on our next contender, pigeons and doves. Now, you want...
Doves are cool. Pigeons, basically, hey, nature said, we have rats. What's better than rats?
Yes.
Flying rats.
Nature's flying rats. Agreed.
Yeah. Although pigeons are fine.
No.
It's
No,
fine.
HC, they're not.
Stop defending the
Don't
flying
defend
rat.
the word. They're not even burbs. They're flying
Well,
rats.
Well, I do want to say, actually, I forgot to say this for the parrots, but so I'll mention this for the pigeons. For some reason, these two Birbs are actually internet company and insurance company mascots over here. So I have a soft spot for them, even though the pigeons are more annoying than the parrot. The parrot is awesome. But, yeah.
Internet companies screw us over in the U.S. I don't know how you actually like a company's mascot. Anyway.
Easy, because he's voiced by a comedian. But yeah. So, but be honest, don't you want pigeons to be your insurance company mascots? Don't you trust pigeons with your
No,
insurance?
because they're stupid.
Fair point. Yeah, we don't need to argue this, aren't we? Pigeons, 5 of 10.
No, this is the Birbcast. It's time we get our feelings out on burbs, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we've been doing for the past 2-something years.
But anyways.
Burbs
Yeah,
of
so
Paradise. This is a huge 0 out of 10 for me. They blend in. They don't even exist. Burbs aren't even real. At least Burbs of Paradise. They're ugly.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say. So give your ratings and let's move on.
1 out of 10.
Okay. I'm assuming Wolf rates them the same.
Numbers don't exist for Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Remember, burbs can't count. These are bad jokes. Moving on, albatross.
Just get more rage out of yourself, Wolf. That's really good. Albatross. I do actually, as ugly as these birds are, I will have to say that the fact that they can fly the longest out of any bird is respectable.
Hmm. Yeah, so no, it does what the Birb does best, the best. So that's really that's a noteworthy thing. But if you look at more pictures, when it looks dead center at you in a picture, it looks very off. So yeah, it kind of creeps me out. So you know what? Let's I'll be nice for this Birb. 7 out of 10.
Wow, generous. I was just gonna say 5 out of 10.
They're a seabird. They do the thing penguins can do, except they can actually fly. They're cool in my book.
Ow, Wolf actually has something nice to say about a bird for once.
I've been saying nice things. I've just also said a lot of mean things.
Fair enough. All right, next.
So the
bird.
next Birb is the Roadrunner. I think Wolf has something to say
I
about
have no
this
idea
type.
what list you're looking at, HC, because it's the ibis for me.
Sure.
This bird doesn't exist. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
Just kidding. I have heard of
same.
it.
I'm looking at this and it's like, you know what? I probably saw it somewhere,
You
but
know
I have no
what?
opinion.
You know what it looks
So,
like to me? It looks like a stubby flamingo.
yes.
I know this.
So,
I know its name is basically derived from ancient Greek, which is a word for this group of birds. So its name is literally this group of birds. Great name. Not. Don't care about you anymore. Have a better name.
Yeah, fix yourself.
Stand out.
yeah, being a lazy rip-off of the Flamingo is 0 out.
All right, finches. If we're talking about stubby flamingo, this is just a stubby bird all together. Tiny, tiny thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you look kind of cute. Yeah, you give me 7 out of 10.
This is
I
one of the
think.
few birds that people actually own, other than like parakeets and such. But this is one that a lot of people do have. So I'll give the benefit of doubt to at least they're ownable as pets.
Finches are cool. They stay out of the way. They're small.
Yes.
They don't have small bird complex, unlike hummingbirds. They
If
cool.
they sit down, they go squish.
This is also true. They cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now the next, the toucan, the Fruit Loops.
Yep, the Fruit Loops, which I've never actually had Fruit Loops because somebody decided to not sell this cereal here. So I am just aware of the commercials, but hey, it's a fun mascot. It's a fine looking bird. I mean, it's colorful. It's nice.
It's got that
Yeah,
massive beak.
I'll go with an 8.
I think I like it too. Another Beanie Baby I had, a toucan.
So Wolf, do you eat the cereal the Birb advertises or the Birb? Let us know.
I've made it before. It's been a long time. But cool bird. Neat beak. Very big, very long. I think these birds can technically talk to or imitate human voices as well as parrots can, so cool, I guess. There's also that image you're going around of a toucan having its beak taken off and it looking really terrible.
Yes, I didn't want to bring that up, but I thought of that
Someone
too.
has to. I mean, everyone realizes the toucan's just a lie, so might as well admit it.
It's a mask, it's not a beak.
Just because the toucan doesn't want to admit it doesn't mean we can't.
Yeah, we are uncovering the true secrets of Birbs in the Birbcast.
All right, passerine. I have no idea what these birds are, but it's a type.
It's just a group of birds,
small,
which basically
birds.
includes most of the birds.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Like basically any bird that fits into the passerine order of birds is this bird. So,
thank you for clarifying that, Birdman.
Someone has to be knowledgeable about Birbs on this podcast.
Well, you
yeah,
clearly
well,
do.
like you said,
if somebody like you has strong enough opinions to hate Birbs as much as you do.
Less accurately, they're known as songbirds.
Oh, okay. Then there we go. I know the grouping then.
Well, they sing. Singing is nice. So yeah, sure, why not? They're cool.
Yeah, they sound cool. They
Woodpecker.
sound nice. Annoying.
Do you know their tongue
Okay.
wraps around their skull?
No, I didn't know that, but neat, I guess.
All right. Yes, also annoying. I guess it's interesting the first time you hear it, but then the next 500 times you hear it are annoying. So,
Mhm.
personal dealings here with the swallow for me. Well, if you say hummingbirds dive bomb you, swallows will also dive bomb you, but not for the same reasons that the hummingbirds are. Less ashhole is more stupid. We had some barn swallows.
That's any bird.
It's true, but we had some barn swallows nesting out in my parents' backyard when I was younger, and so we were in our pool, and the parents had the baby chicks all in their nests, and you could see it from some places in our house because it was like in an alcove area. Well, if we got in the pool and we were throwing the ball like a football or something, they would dive bomb the football, and as if it was something, attacking or they're going to their nest, which just it was amusing, I'd say, but that's dumb. It's a large object, so what were they gonna do? Were they just trying to scare it off? I guess.
Maybe. Um, just a question before, because the internet browser crashed for a second. What Birb are we on again?
Swallow.
Swallow.
We're still in the swallow. Okay.
Now, the big question, though, we have to ask about the swallow is what is the wind speed? What is the air velocity of an unladen swallow?
Just below light speed.
Wolf, do you know the correct answer?
Nope.
You have to ask if it's African or European first.
I mean, I wasn't going to go along with this bad Monty Python joke, but anyways. Swallows are cool. I like their look. That's all I got.
Okay, I would like to take to be the first to talk about the next one. The light-vented bulbul. Here's the thing about this bird, which might make it more interesting for you guys, and also might cause you to think I'm going for a low humor, but I'm actually not lying. To those who don't know, bulbul in Hebrew means penis. So this verb is literally called penis.
I'm gonna
You're welcome.
Google Translate that. Get some
Yeah.
fact checking going here.
Yeah, check it.
Is it spelled the same?
I'm actually not I'm not sure exactly, but in Hebrew it's spelled the same.
Jeez. Hold on. Get to English here. I don't know why it had Afrikaans and French as default.
Well, did you take a French class?
No.
Well,
So, Bubbles continue to talk about birds while Rush decides to translate do translation work on a bird podcast. Are basically medium-sized songbirds. Bigger songbirds essentially is what they are. Cool, I guess.
mhm.
Penis.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Ooh.
I think he just found out that I'm right.
No, I accidentally hit the pronounce thing, and it pronounced the English
no.
word. Not...
Well.
So basically, in the recording, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a big old.
Oh god. I'm like, because it just gives me the characters. I'm like, I can't pronounce this. How do you pronounce this? And so I just I hit it on the wrong side,
Oh,
man.
Rush.
Oh god.
The best joke out of this podcast so far.
Yeah. Well, so at the end of the day, bulls are a bunch of dicks. Moving on. What is the next one? It's
The Moa.
the
Basically,
Moa.
Voice output
9
isn't
species
available
of-
for Hebrew. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
The Moa. Basically, 9 species of now extinct flightless birds that were endemic to New Zealand.
Nice.
Cool, I guess. They're dead. Great. And they couldn't fly.
Yeah, they're flightless.
Way to go, nature.
Yeah,
So
well,
basically, these are what's left of the Moa are basically the ostrich and the emu. Emus are cool. They won a war
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't even know they were fighting, yet they still won. So, go emus.
yeah, major kudos. Like, not only winning a war, but a war you didn't even know you were fighting. Like, you could literally say they won with their eyes. So, nice. Moving on.
Rush.
The next one is the hornbill.
I like its beak. You know, if you take the beak, it looks like a dagger. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. It
So this
lives
is
up to
the
its
dagger
name.
of birds, is what you're saying.
It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It loves boots.
Oh, it loves to have people kiss its boots.
That's right. My bad.
It also is very, very
This-
centered around hunting a specific other type of bird that it's not sure what.
This becomes really familiar for some reason. I'm not sure why.
You must be
Anyway,
thinking of
moving
something
on,
else.
moving on. Yeah, probably. Moving on.
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher. I love the picture Google has for it. It's just about to eat something. So yeah, you know what? Kudos for the timing. And I don't know. I like the colors on this one. You know, it's
Very colorful
know.
birds. Very standoutish.
These are very nice.
yeah.
Bird.
hmm
I don't know what nice.
Yeah.
They stand out like a sore thumb.
Well, but that makes them unique.
Very loud.
It's just warning. It's warning its prey of its coming because it knows it can't escape.
So it thinks very highly of itself. So it's even worse.
Mm-hmm. It has king in its name. What do you think for a tiny birb?
This is true. That says very clearly what it thinks of itself. More proof that
Well,
birds
but-
are the assholes of nature.
Mm,
High,
But-
mighty, selfish dicks. Just like the bulbul, according to HC.
Or the booby?
Yeah, no. They are literal dicks. Like that's in their name. This one is in personality.
Like all burbs.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
All birbs are named penis in just some other language, apparently.
Yep. Go figure.
All right, moving on to the heron.
Very regal, I guess you could say.
They're less cute flamingos. Let's be honest. Whenever you think of heron, you think, "Oh, that's a oh no, it's not a flamingo."
There are
There
a
you go.
lot around my area, and I like them. They seem pretty cool, given the other birds that we have in our area. So I'm gonna say a little bit better than what Wolf said.
Oh, and yeah, they're definitely better. Flamingos stand out because they want to stand out. They're dicks. Herons don't stand out. They're just regal, like HC said. So cool,
Ah, yeah, flamingos just stand.
literally.
Yeah, that's all they do. They just stand.
Also, herons have a cool way of standing. They like to stand on one leg. They're neat.
They also have that cool little feather hair thing going on.
The feather ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah. So moving on is the one and only stork, and you know this probably may be the best Birb because it gives humans the best gift you can give a human, the gift of life. For they bring
That's a
babies
shit
to the
gift.
world.
That's a really shit gift.
I don't want a
want kid.
baby.
Who wants kids? That's a shit gift.
Yeah.
Shit bird.
Start the fast.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Somebody should shoot that thing in the chest with a plasma blast.
You guys are evil. That's one. And two, I can think about a few people who would want kids. And three,
Well,
why
they're
would
just
you shoot?
foolish.
Well, maybe they should
Why
be on the
would-
Birbcast then, HC, because maybe they'd enjoy your jokes.
It's
So
not
I
a
didn't say we
joke.
should shoot the stork. I just said the stork is really terrible.
Well,
I did say to shoot the stork.
I mean, you're the one who's going too far. I just think the stork's terrible because HC over here says, "Oh, it's bringing a really cool and great gift. It's bringing a kid." No, that's a terrible gift. No one likes kids. Anyone who says they like kids is just wrong.
Or has Stockholm
I would-
syndrome.
I have a few people who would like to argue with you about that, but that's a topic for another day, which I don't want to be a part of outside of eating popcorn and watching from the side. So, you two hate the stork. I think it's doing a noble thing.
Nope.
So says you. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Sparrow.
Wait, we're talking about Birbs, not pirates. So
This is the
what-
sparrows, so it makes sense.
Mhm.
And sparrows
Well-
are cool, so cool.
Yeah, as long as I can hear that theme song in the background while watching them, sure, they're fine.
Glad that we agree on this one. And now we move to the most vicious Birb in this list. The goose.
Why is the goose vicious though? He looks
Have you
pretty
seen a
harmless.
goose? Have you seen a? Have you?
Do they have
look up
geese over
videos
there?
of geese. Have you ever
Mm,
been around
actually,
a goose?
I'll admit no.
Okay, do you know how Wolf was talking about
Look up a
hummingbirds
video of a goose.
are assholes? Geese are assholes for no reason. Hummingbirds may be trying to protect their food. Geese say, "You
Hummingbirds,
looked
like
at
I
me
said,
wrong, you're
hummingbirds-
dead."
Hummingbirds have short bird syndrome. They have to act tough. Geese don't need to act tough. They just want to be assholes. Because geese will literally hiss at you for no reason. They don't need to hiss. It makes them seem really scary and annoying and just mean, but they'll hiss at you.
There
You
was
get any closer and they'll run after you and attack you and peck you to death.
there was a
Geese,
story of a
assholes.
goose who got a prosthetic beak, and the first thing it did once it got a prosthetic beak was bite someone.
Oh, well, you convinced me. Fuck the geese. Moving on.
Look up a
0
video
out
of
of 10.
look up a video of a goose.
Yeah,
They're
we're
mean.
stopping the episode until you look up a video of it.
I need to
Why
look
not?
at.
That'd be
Okay,
really quiet and
okay. You know
boring.
what? Okay, you know what? You keep on going. I'll look for the video
Oh, good
because geese.
I want to diverge.
What? Okay, for some reason it autocorrected to Greece Assassin's Creed. Why? Okay, hold on.
It is raining quite hard outside, so audience
Okay,
members, just letting you know.
No, for the love of God. Okay, I found something. Oh, the poor hand. Oh.
What?
I like how he's literally watching a video while doing a podcast right now. That's what we're doing.
Wow.
God, this is a terrible joke.
Hey, all right,
Even worse than our normal jokes.
and that's saying something. But I would like to say the last Birb that we are going to talk about is the shoe
No,
bill
no,
stork.
there's a few more Birbs.
No,
after
this
one,
is
but
the
Shoebill
last one.
Stork. No, not the last one. There's at
Fine.
least two more we have to go.
Fine.
I love how they're arguing about what the last Bob is going to be in the middle of the podcast.
Says the guy that was watching a video in the middle of a podcast. Anyway,
Yeah, for 5 seconds. And says the guy who went on Google Translate because he didn't
and
believe
then,
me.
and
Why
then
won't
had
you believe
an
me?
automated voice say penis in the video. Oh my god. We're gonna
Anyways,
be fired. The shoebill
Shoebill
stork.
storks.
It's a
The
fake. It
ugliest
doesn't
bird
even.
alive.
It's not. It doesn't even look like a bird. This thing is a. This thing is like, a a styrofoam Birb model that just came to life.
I mean,
Well,
it's a dinosaur that lives in real time. What am I trying to say there? I don't know. It's an old bird.
Why do you
It's
think
a
I wanted
Dinosaur
to
like
end
bird. It's
this?
an old bird. No, we can't though. We still have to do ducks, bald eagles. Those jerks think they're worth something. They're not. We still need to do ravens and crows as well. Once we get those
Hey.
4, then we're done.
Okay.
Hey,
fine.
hey! What about the chickens? You're just
Chickens
chicken.
are also flightless birds. Who likes chickens? Who cares?
Well, I'll act like you and I'll say I like him when I eat him.
Everything tastes like chicken, though, according to whoever you're talking to, and whatever weird thing they've eaten.
Nice. one.
Okay, sure.
So this is why chickens don't matter.
Nice.
Ducks, though.
Ducks. They do taste good.
DuckTales, woo!
Oh.
Every day
This is
Ducks are
awkward.
cool.
they're making DuckTales, woo!
Ducks. They taste good. Ducktails. Oh.
Duck tits, woo! Okay. That was going to.
Yeah, no. Look, HC, I can play the word penis on the cast on accident, but you can't say that out loud.
Oh, my defense. This was a quote. So.
I said DuckTales.
I know! Somebody made a joke about it. Well, I'll link
Well,
it
why
to
do you think I
later.
wanted to end the episode earlier?
Yeah. Anyways,
All right.
ducks are cute. They quack a lot. It's cute. So ducks are cute.
They
Cool.
nibble their food. That's adorable.
And
Yeah.
and a duck is literally has the name of a president and it's better than said president. Just saying.
Mhm.
Moving on.
Ravens, the emos of the Birb world.
Nevermore.
Why do you,
Yeah.
why do you think Edgar Allan Poe wrote about them all the time? They're shit.
Azarath,
They think everything else is shit. They're pessimistic. Nobody likes them. They're emos of the bird world. Moving on.
That's because they're the
Crows.
smartest burbs. They
And
know
wait,
that
wait.
they are burbs and that everything is useless because they'll never be taken seriously.
And
This is true.
Azarath Matrian Zeus. Moving on.
Crows, pretty decent. They're cool. The punk rockers of the bird world. I guess you'd say.
I think.
Also
I
smart.
think.
Less emo.
I-
That's a plus.
Mhm.
I think
They're
Wolf
annoying
really
here in
appreciates.
Texas.
Yeah, I think Wolf really appreciates crows whenever they're unclose to someone.
No, ravens are cool.
I get that.
If you're gonna do ribby jokes, ravens way better.
Well,
That'll piss more people off.
fuck me, I tried. But moving on. So, yeah, we talked about
Any birds
that.
left? Oh, turkeys. We have to talk about turkeys too. Turkeys, more flightless birds.
Dumb.
Who cares?
They drown by looking up in the rain.
This is true. Last but not least, vultures and what's the other one?
Just general
Can't think of the name.
carrion birds.
Yeah, general carrion. There you go. General carrion birds. Vulture. All of them. They're cool. Without them, we would probably all be dead because they're basically nature's
Garbage collectors.
dumpster. Garbage collectors, yes, except in bird form. So without them, we're
Yeah.
eating diseased
Well,
stuff and eating other dead animals. We'd all be screwed. So cool on them. Support your local carrion bird today.
And I also say vulture.
Ugly as sin, but at least they do something really cool for the rest of us.
Okay, fair enough. Another thing about vultures is making pretty good comic book villains. Spider-Man for the win. Anyway, Did you hear something? There was something.
I heard nothing. Anyway, that was an excellent episode of the Birbcast. I think one of our best yet.
Wait, no,
agree.
no.
Yeah,
no,
so
we-
I think
No, you.
I think that's all we
This
have
was-
to
Yeah,
have tonight, Wolf.
if you want to find the Birbcast, tell us
Yeah,
where,
you-
Rush.
You can find us on Birbcast at Birdcast, capital B, capital B. And then on our Tumblr account, the Birbcast
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, and also you can find us as rushin.com.
I am not so glad you cut out there
Yeah, it's just so
because
better.
you probably would have got us banned from Tumblr. How dare you?
Okay. And on that note, before we close though, there is one type of verb that we forgot. It's actually a scene from a movie, a deleted scene from a movie, a pretty recent movie. I'm not sure what it's called, How to Train Your something. In one of the
If it's not about birds, I don't. If it's not about birds, I don't care.
yeah, but here's the thing. In the movie, they're like using a verb as apparently as a metaphor for something in the movie itself, which is like so something. It's actually cool. Maybe we should talk about this next week.
Is the entire movie about birds though?
No, but
Okay, then it's a
about
terrible movie. Terrible,
but
terrible
it's
movie.
but
Terrible
it's
movie.
about flying creatures. So
If it's not about a bird training other birds, or if it's not about a bird training humans to be more bird-like or something of that nature, then who cares?
fair enough. So join
It's
us
probably a
next
terrible
week
movie.
when. Yeah, probably. So join us next week when we review Birdman.
Who made it? Who made the movie?
The guys who made the Penguins movies, the Penguins of Madagascar.
Oh, so them, DreamWorks.
Yeah.
They can't make a good movie about actual cool birds, so they choose nature's flightless water bird that no one gives a shit about. And figure, hey, they'll work because they're cute. No one cares about the cuteness. If it wasn't for the cuteness, no one would give a shit. So it's definitely a terrible movie.
Fair enough. Are we done with this? Are we done with this? I think Wolf actually had a legit rant right now.
No, I didn't.
I think
I literally, I don't care that much, HC.
yeah,
Penguins are actually cute. This has been our late April
I'm
Fool's
done.
joke, if you haven't figured it
done.
out by now.
Yeah, so on that note, happy.
This is basically my chance to shit on birds.
I just
For no
really want to
reason.
cut it right here.
Yeah, so. Okay, so happy late April Fools, everybody.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.